I'd like to start off by introducing myself. My name is Stephen Sherman. I am an Alabama graduate, and there's some things I would like to get off my chest about the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Auburn University Tigers. The Tide. Us Tide fans are a funny group of people so wrapped up in the past that we cannot see much clearly. Let me outline a few bullet points for some of you that are not aware. 1. We haven't really won 13 national championships. We just added a bunch of old ones in 1980 that no one else recognizes because we're a sad, desperate program that lives in the past. Number 2. Bear Bryant is the most overrated coach in the history of sports. He really wasn't a coach anyway. He amounts to a snake oil salesman. Number 3. We make fun of Auburn so much because we're jealous of them, especially this year. Number 4, we live in the past because our present and future don't look very good or promising. We expect Nick Saban to coach in the NFL in the next year or two. Maybe we can land Petrino. Sorry, I tend to go off topic. Number 5, we fear Cam Newton, period, end of story. We knew he was innocent the whole time. I believe the NCAA was on the mark for declaring him eligible. Our town is a crappy place to live, but we pretend it doesn't completely suck so we don't all suffer massive depression. Number 7, I miss Mike Shula. He was the best coach Alabama ever had. Number 8, did you know that Auburn has the better record in the last 25 years? When it matters, fact. Boy, that tasted bitter. That was cathartic to get off my chest. On to the Auburn Tigers, who I want to say on behalf of the Tide Nation, congratulations on an outstanding season. We understand you have a better defense, offense, and coach. If Chiswick had been around when the Bear was around, the Bear would have been beaten into irrelevancy. We understand that Cam Newton is the best athlete to play in the great state of Alabama and the SEC, not to mention the NCAA, and 100% deserves the Heisman. We know that Nick Fairley is not a dirty player, just an outstanding athlete who plays with passion, and we love him. He's like a better-looking, more athletic Mount Cody, who to us was a tub of ranch dressing. I'm thinking about getting the number 90 and the number 2 tattooed on my heart. Auburn is in fact the prettiest village on the plains. I need to be buried there. I do understand that Auburn has one mascot, and the only reason us Tide fans say anything is because we know nobody is afraid of red water. I do have to say that when Auburn lets the eagle fly before the game, it has to be one of the most breathtaking moments of my life. I have never experienced a moment quite like it, ever. If I may recall, the first time I ever saw that, I felt my mouth drop, and when I touched my face, I felt tears. I was crying with joy. The sheer beauty of this, coupled with being in such a wonderful place, was almost too much. I love reading 2 blogs, and I really think that they have the best info when it comes to how us Tide fans are and how dominant Auburn is. Please remember to visit warblogle.com and always read the War Eagle Reader, as I will now never go on in my day without checking them out. Those boys are fantastic. They should take Thayer Evans' job. Thayer does not have a soul. Lastly, and certainly not least, I would love to wish the Auburn Tigers good luck against the Oregon Ducks and War Eagle.